sometimes when a relationship or situationship changes, one person doesn't believe it's over. They think it's temporary. They think you just need space. They think you guys are just going to get back together. And they always think that you're just going to come crawling back. So they don't fully accept that it's over. They just leave that door wide open, thinking you guys will come back together. Then something changes. So take a moment with me. Think of your person or your multiple people and choose a pile for me, okay? Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. There will be a bonus message at the end as well. We'll start with pile 1 though now. Pile 1, you chose rose quartz. You know that's all about love, self-love. Let's see here. What do we got for you? Okay. Message not sent. The message never came. Okay. Not some big fight. There wasn't a big fight. Just like something happened that they weren't used to. This person's used to you acting the same way always. We've got Virgo also here. This looks like no matter what happens, you come back. You take the shit. Even if there was no contact, even if things got weird, even if there was silent treatment, you would always come back. That's what this energy is saying. Look at this 8 of Cups. Look at you right here, breaking the silence. You would always break the silence with texts, phone calls, something. They relied on it. They took advantage of it. You see that? Nobody questioned it. You guys both knew that was what you guys did. Did you see all those cards pop out? It's crazy. Leo. Wheel of Fortune. This person's sitting here, opening their phone, checking their texts over and over. But wait, why haven't they texted me yet? That's what they're thinking here. So at first they're like, it's fine. Bullseye. You know what I mean? They'll come back. They always do. They can't resist me. That's what this person's thinking. But then the 2 of Wands comes by. Wait, they still haven't replied. This person's the Hanged Man. Ooh, did I leave myself out to dry? There's no, hey, how's it going? There's no message. There's no check-in. And they're noticing it, but they're like not taking it serious yet. So this person kind of brushes it off. They're like, fine, I'm just going to stay here. I'm not going to shoot any more arrows. I'm just going to chill on my throne. This person's just busy, right? That's what they're thinking. But more time goes by. And more time goes by. And now they're feeling like they know something's off now, you know? And it's interesting because it feels like there's a change. It feels like there's a change when it's like they open up your chats again. Scroll, look at old messages. This is Aries, by the way. This person realizes like, it's been a minute since you've reached out. It's been a minute. Here's Aquarius and here's Pisces. And when they're looking through these texts, they're like, but wait, why haven't they reached out? And they don't trip out. They don't panic right away, but they're really confused. Because in their mind, they're like, but I'm the Knight of Pentacles. And where are they? Looking out for you, trying to find you, trying to make sense of it. They're like, okay, fine. I've got all this good stuff. Don't you want to see it? Was it something that upset them? Something that happened? Was it just, what was it? That's what they're asking themselves. And the longer that this goes on and on, the more like they realize it's on purpose that you're doing this. You're choosing not to reach out. See that 2 of Pentacles with 2 of Arrows. They stop being so blind to it. This person's not going to like freak out on you though. They're going to Oh, yeah, it's heavy. Like, because it feels like they're very upset about this. It's not just about the message or the lack of the message. It's about the fact that they don't think you're ever going to come back. So this is the second time the Three of Arrows wanted to come out. This is the Three of Swords equivalent. This is like heartbreak. So now that that's not happening, it's making them very, very uneasy. Like they don't know what to expect from you anymore. So here's Cancer as well. So emotionally, they have this like weird in-between feeling because since nothing happened, Queen of Pentacles, but intuitively, they know something's changed. Something's different. Also have Sagittarius here. So they're thinking about you, noticing you're quiet, but you didn't come back to your fam vibe. Like they thought you were forever, almost, it seems like. But at the same time, it feels like they were being kind of taken advantage of a bit, like you were taken advantage of a bit. So this person's checking and watching you a lot. See the Six of Cups there? They're looking, waiting, seeing if anything comes in, right? And every time it doesn't come in, there's no text, there's no message. It reinforces that same thought for you for them, that you're not going to reach out. You know what I mean? So there's even moments where they think about messaging you first. Oh, should I just text them? Should I just break the ice? But something like pulls them back. Their big ass ego pulls them back. Because in their mind, they're like, that's not how this works. They come to me. That's how this person thinks. Like they have a big ego. Yucky. So now even that feels like super off. So like the roles have reversed. So just for anyone listening podcast style, let me read out the love oracle cards I just pulled out for you. So how could you ever forgive this mess that I've made? That's what the first oracle card. The second one, the way I've treated you was wrong. Third one, I want to be different. You've triggered me. I need to hold back my true feelings for you. And that explains a lot. Like that explains why kind of their thought process, like they feel like they can't be vulnerable with you for whatever reason. And I feel it's their friggin' ego. And but they're actually so scared of having this tower moment with you. They're so scared of their world crumbling down with you, you know, but them not doing anything is also pushing it towards that. Ace of Cups. This is emotion. So your silence felt temporary previously, but now it feels very different, heavier, more like done deal. Here's Justice. That's Libra. So even if they don't want to fully admit it, I feel like they're going to kind of slip up because they're opening your chats over and over. And I think they might accidentally send like an empty bubble or something, or accidentally send a text that you're going to see. But this person their feeling here is very like unsure, uncertain, like just, but also kind of stubborn. See that Nine of Cups. So previously they never had to even think about it. They never had to second guess your guys' relationship. They knew you would come back around always. And now they don't know what you guys are going to do, what you guys are going to become. And that's where they're finally getting this reality check. Like, is it going to come to or not? So let's see if we can get any answers. That's what they're really scared of, though, is that they don't know if you guys are going to get back together or not. Whoa. Queen of Cups. They've realized something. What is it? What are they realizing? Capricorn. That their toxic traits may have been the ones to push you away. And that you're choosing this now. But they're trying to overgive and overgive. You saw you got Aquarius here. Just like, just take everything. But that's not going to work either. The Empress, that's you. This person's sitting there wondering, is my Empress going to come back? And they don't have an answer. So, pile one, the ball is 100% in your court. So let's go into pile two. Otherwise, follow us into the bonus connective mess. bonus collective message right at the end of this video. We'll see you there. Bye. Pile 2, welcome. You chose the Carnelian crystal. This is all about confidence, giving yourself a boost, getting things going. Let's see here. All right. Feels like your life's not on pause here. This one feels like an ego as well. Like pile 2 is an ego as well. But this isn't about something you did. Oh, this is what you didn't do. You didn't stay stuck. You didn't freeze. Look at that. You went from a page to a knight. You went from a page to being guarded to just carrying all your drama yourself and just going forward the knight. So in their mind, this person didn't think you were strong enough to do that. Queen of Cups. They thought you were this emotional Queen of Cups, and then you became the Queen of Swords. Do you see that? Knight, Queen. This person thought you were like emotionally tied to them still. Even like, ew, I'm catching on to like, I feel like they just like tuned you out half the time. Like you were just background noise to them. So there's this specific moment tied to this. You see what I mean? Like this person sees something. It's not super dramatic, but it's like enough, you know, you're busy, you're doing your own thing. Here's the Magician and here's Virgo. So you're out, you're focused, you're present, and you look hot. You look fine. Not sad, not waiting. Your hair looks good. You're Scorpio. Oh, we have Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Hanged Man here. So it hits them here because that's not what they expected. They expected you to fall, crumble, and break. Sounds like a song. This person like pauses and thinks like, wait, why do they seem fine? And it's not even like they're jealous. Not right away anyways. It's like confusion to them because in their mind, you were supposed to be sad without them, you know? Still drawn to them. Here's Libra. Here's Leo. Well, you're not showing that. And here's your Empress. That's you. So this person's starting to pay closer attention to you. They're starting to look at things differently. They're starting to notice how you move. They're starting to notice how you walk, all the heels you're wearing. Here's Pisces. All of the new kicks you have. Like they're just noticing all these things about you. They're noticing that they didn't leave you in this empty space. Well, and even if they did, that you just moved forward from it anyways, and it didn't matter. So that's when they get a reality check. It's not all at once. It's like all these little things, right? All these little notices. Oh, they didn't wait for me? Okay. You know what I mean? You didn't just like remove yourself from that situation with them. You recentered your whole life. Your whole point to your life. There's Aquarius as well. So that's how they change. That's how they change their view on you. They see that like you're emotionally very, very different. Here's Capricorn. And I do have lovers here trying to poke out. So I'm going to grab this one. So it's not like in a crazy, crazy way, but it's like they expected to still have a quiet place in your life. You know what I mean? And now they're not sure of you. And that uncertainty just like weighs on them, sits with them, keeps them up at night, makes them feel like they're kind of stabbed in the back. So when they're thinking about you, it's not just that you're like, okay. It's that you're doing fantastic. Fantastic without them, actually. And that's what makes them upset. So let me do some love oracle cards for you as well here. So this is where, oh, I really wish I could be fully honest with you. Okay, this feels like out of confusion into uncomfortability. Weird. Okay, they're not just noticing you're fine. They're noticing like how normal it is. So I feel like you may have found out something that they did that you are not okay with. And now they see that you're not scared to not put on a front here. Huh. And you're just vibing. You're living your own life. You're like, you can work for me if you want me. You screwed me over kind of vibe. So anybody watching podcast style, the love oracles that came out for you is don't treat me the way you do. I don't deserve it. I wish I could be fully honest with you. Please do what's best for your heart. I want to be different. It's all too much. I need to hold back my true feelings for you. And there's this thought here that you didn't get stuck, that you didn't get like ruined by what they did, how they treated you. Because this person's thinking like, wait, I thought this would have broken them. I thought they still would have stayed around after this. And the fact that it seems like it doesn't, it kind of like messes with their perception of the entire situationship, the entire relationship, and their ego. Because there's this like realization where they're like, did they actually not like me as much as they thought? Did they process it more fast than me? Like, that's what it feels like. King of Cups. They're wondering, do I not have my emotions under control? Because this person was probably very reactive. They got King of Swords and very guarded energy. Ooh, and we got Taurus here coming out too. So this person's figuring out you didn't need closure from them. You didn't need a conversation. You didn't need their help for anything. You just needed to circle back to yourself. And this is stressing them out. This is them up at night. Because there's this moment where they're thinking about reaching out, you know, but they're so guarded. Do you see this with the Four of Pentacles? Just to check on you to see what you're doing. Not really to rekindle things though. But it feels like different now. Like it's like you're unavailable. Because it doesn't really feel like someone that's waiting anymore. It feels like you're out looking into the abyss. And like you've already moved on here. Knight of Pentacles. You've already moved forward in their eyes. And that creates like a hesitation for them. Because now they're not stepping back into something familiar anymore. They're stepping into like the unknown. You know what I mean? And that's where they just get shook here. Queen of Wands. Page of Pentacles. They're 3 steps behind you. This person might be younger as well. So you're rewriting history now and rewriting your future without them. So they're trying to figure out where do they fit into your world now? And if they even do fit in anymore. Whew. So we got pile 3 coming up. At the very end of this entire video, I have a bonus collective message. So check that out, all right? We'll see you there. Bye. Pile 3, welcome. You chose the Amethyst. This is all about your spiritual growth. So it feels like they reached, but they didn't grab onto you. So it feels like this isn't big. This isn't dramatic. This is subtle. This is Page of Wands energy. This person feels like if they would have reached out, it's fine. I'll reach out. I will get a hold of her always. Ace of Wands. Downfall of you two. So there's going to be like a message. If they messaged you, hey, what's up? It would reopen the door. Not like fully, like, but it would open it up enough to feel the connection restart. This person does the bare minimum here. Let's see. What do we got? This person, okay, so there's this situation here. This person reaches out. It's not deep. It's not like some big heavy convo, but they're just like testing the water. Does that make sense? So in their mind, they're like reaching out. They're doing great. You know what I mean? They're open. They're expecting a certain tone from you, energy from you. And then they get pulled right. No, I'm sorry. They feel like they can pull you in. But what they get from you is different. Because see that? The Tower here. Gemini. You're not rude, but you're not re-engaging. You're not being super lovey-dovey about it. You're not opening that door the way you used to. And that's what kind of trips them up. Because the convo isn't really like flowing. It's not dying, but it's not moving either. Does this make sense? It just feels like bleh when you guys chat. So there's something like about you guys and the way you talk where it would normally really lead somewhere, maybe to an inside joke or something, but instead it goes like, and it just like stops Here's Leo here and High Priestess. So there's zero pull, zero continuation, zero, I don't know, deepness. So they're like, why does this feel so distant? And this is you, the Empress. Because like to them, it doesn't feel like before. Here we go. Here's Aries. Here's Sagittarius. This is a very contained feeling that they're having. Ooh, and Cancer. So before they could reach out to you, they could feel you out. They could figure out what you want. I had a card pop out here. Let's see. All right. Okay. So this isn't just like a pause in the relationship, situationship. It changed. This is the moment right here. Because now they understand something changed. It's hard to explain. So it's not how you're responding to them. It's just how you're unbothered. Do you see that? That's what they realize. So it makes this uneasiness. Wheel of Fortune. It is kind of switching up their world though. They don't know how to go about their life from there because they're so used to like, honestly, circulating you, it feels like. So now they're thinking about you and they're like, okay, it's not that she just is replying differently. It's like, I can't suck her back into that version of you they had like pigeonholed into. Does that make sense? There's Pisces as well. Let's see. Queen of Swords. Yeah, so this person, like definitely, this is where it really gets to them here. Because they're trying again and again and again. They're trying all these silly things. But at some point, they tested it one more time. Another message, another reach, another, I don't know, attempt just to open that door. Here's a Scorpio. And your energy's just chilling. Still the same. Neutral, polite, not engaging beyond what's necessary. And now it's undeniable because it's often, it's consistent. It's every time they talk to you, you act some type of way. Because you're not acting. It's because you're changed. So let's pull some love oracle cards here. Because this person, oracle cards. Because this person's like, wait, what? Like that's what this person's thinking. Let's see if we can get more insight. This is just the new you. You're like, whatever. I do not want, this person's scared to be alone. Okay. So for anybody listening podcast style, I'll go ahead and read these love oracle cards out for you. So they're saying, I don't want to be alone. Why do I feel this way? Do not put up with my BS. I cannot let go of you. And the other one's, I want out. And I feel I want out of my own brain, you know? So this person's like rereading convos, like looking for signs, changes, overreactions, underreactions. Where did I go wrong? This person's like spiraling, you know what I mean? There was no finality to it. There was just no energy put into it. You weren't putting energy into it. Do you see that? This is all very low energy. Here's Virgo. So they're scared what they're going to get back. Here's Aquarius and the Hanged Man here. They don't even know who you are anymore. Libra. So and then that makes them be distant with you too, because they're scared to approach you because they don't want to get shut down. They don't want to feel like they're the only one trying, you know? And that's where they get super caught up in themselves here. Here's Virgo. They didn't just lose access to you physically, to your body, to your dates. They lost access to your emotional responses, like the part of you that used to make them feel seen and used to meet them halfway. But now, even if they reach for you, it doesn't pull you back. And that's what makes it feel like something actually ended, despite you not saying anything, because the connection's not vibing the way it used to, and they don't know how to change it back to what it was. So we got pile 4 next, and then right after we have a bonus collective message. That message isn't going to be for everyone, but if you're feeling called to it, definitely check it out. So we'll meet you there. Bye. Pile 4, you chose Tree Agate. This is all about calm, grounding energy and getting shit done. All right. Okay. Ooh, timing played a part in this. Okay, so this one doesn't hit all at once. There's no moment, no one conversation, no clear turning point. You see that? 8 of Cups. That's time. That's the time right there. Because at first, everything feels normal. La-di-da-di-da. That's you guys. Maybe a little distance, maybe a little bit of silence, but nothing like they haven't experienced with you before. But in their mind, that silence doesn't seem serious. Their mind's doing something, but not worrying about it. But every other time this has happened between you guys, it didn't last. It was fine. You've got Libra and you've got Sagittarius. Oh, look, and Capricorn. So anytime you guys had this little splat timing pause between you two in the past, it just passed. You know what I mean? But this time keeps passing. Gemini and Leo. So more time. Oh, look at here's Aries. So there's no message. There's no changes. There's no sign of you returning. You're like gone. This is you running away. They're like, wait, what? Oh, and packing all your bags. So something starts to feel seriously different at some point here. Here's Taurus. This person thinks about inviting you out somewhere to go out with them. And then they're like, wait, no, I can't because they're going to come to me first. Duh. Why would I reach out to them? But eventually they're just sitting there and they're like, eventually she's never going to come. She's never going to come here. So they're turning a blind eye to us. And here's Pisces. So they're just quietly in their own heads here. Ace of Wands. They're just sitting with it thinking, I think they're actually done. Like, what am I going to do? But even that thought feels weird to them because they didn't expect it to go this way. Look, you have 2 pages. They didn't expect the silence to even phase them, to be honest. But now it is. And see the wheel, their life feels all messed up without you. So the more time that's passing, the harder it is to ignore this because now it's not just time. It's how do I say this? It's not just time. It's things happening over and over. This isn't temporary anymore. And they're understanding that they cannot reach out to you. They can't just wait for this to blow over. 8 of Swords. They feel trapped because they waited so long thinking that it would blow over. And now it's gotten to this point where they can't even reach out to you. And they're like, shit, I should have been more intuitive about it. And look, your card on the bottom was the 3 of Swords. That you're not coming back. And when they're thinking about you, it's not about what happened or what didn't happen. Well, no, you know what? It's not about what happened. It's about what didn't happen, to be honest with you, because this person, I had Scorpio trying to pop out here. You didn't come back. And that's what made them go into this tower moment here. And let's see if we can go and find any of their feelings with our love oracles here, because this will really let us know when it's sunk in for them. Because like at some point you get to a point where you cannot ignore it anymore. So I long for your kiss. Yeah, too much time has went by. This person's checking your messages, checking the last time you called. And they're like, shit, I waited so long. You know? So for anyone listening to this reading podcast style, the oracle cards are, please do not believe in me. I'm sorry. It says, people do not believe in me. I long for your kiss. why do I feel this way? And why do I feel this way was put right on top of their Tower moment, their Three of Swords moment, and the Death card, which is also Scorpio. The other two love oracle cards you got was do not put up with my BS and I want out. And again, it's interesting because I believe it was pile 3 that got I want out as well. So it's like these two piles are getting in their head and they just cannot let go of you. Oh my God, that's the shadow card here. I cannot let go of you. Well, that's interesting. All right, let's see if we can get you anything else here. So like I said, this person's realizing how long it's been. Oh, here's Aquarius trying to pop out here. So this person's starting to feel like it's for real over. There's Cancer here. There's this moment also where they are like having dreams about you with different outcomes. Like they're like, is that what I said? Is that really how I said it? And their like memories are getting altered because they're having these dreams. And there's Virgo. And they could be a Virgo actually, because Virgo is very, very intuitive. Ace of Cups and Queen of Wands. There's no clear moment that they can go back to blame on to say it happened this time, it happened now, and I messed up and I just won't ever do that again going forward. But like there's no time that they can go back and say that's the reason why. So no wonder this person feels so uncertain with everything. Whoa. 4 of Cups. They don't know if they show up at your house to say sorry or something, if there's going to be some other guy there because you're gone. See that's you. 8 of Cups. She gone. This person's lost all confidence and they're actually still trying to calculate their next move. See that 7 of Cups here? They're trying to, not manipulative. This person doesn't feel manipulative at all, but they're trying to take a chance with you. Because there's that realization, right, that they lost you and they don't want it to fade. They don't want it to end and they don't want it to go without a bang. They want there to be some sort of conversation about it because like they feel like they haven't gotten closure. They might bring you flowers as well, or maybe have brought you flowers. But them sitting with that silence, that distance is just hitting them. So yeah, over time, it became this big loss that they had. So this person's now realized that it's over. So you should probably expect them pretty soon to try coming back into your life, to be completely honest. That's what this feels like. So hang on. We got a bonus message for the collective right after this reading. So if you feel called, go to it. It won't connect with everyone. But if you feel drawn to it, check it out. We'll see you in a sec. Oh, okay, wait. This part actually feels different because how they're like processing this right now, it's not as simple as, oh, I miss her. This is like super specific. Magician. This is hitting them in random moments. They're going to be doing something with people, other people. I just heard like cutting your toenails and stuff. And they're like, wait. Why did we break up even? Why aren't we talking? So-and-so used to always have her toes looking cute. You know what I mean? Here's Scorpio. And it's almost like they're trying to figure out a puzzle. They love it. They love puzzles. This person might be very intelligent. So what's bothering them isn't just that you're gone. It's that they didn't have a say in what the hell happened. They don't know what version of you happened, what went down. They don't get it. They're Sagittarius. 10 of Swords. The version of you they knew, she gone. No, she would have said something. She would have freaked out. She would have said something. Here's Aries and Libra. So you didn't say anything. You just sort of like stepped out. You just dipped. Like, I'm not entertaining this anymore. Here's Leo. Here's Virgo. So this person cannot explain what they're feeling. Ace of Swords. Taurus. This person misread it completely. Like, they misread this situation completely wrong. They thought they had way more time, way more chances, way more time to fix things later. Here's Gemini literally popping out at me. And now they're sitting there like, wait, that was the last time I actually saw them. And that is like a reality check after the fact, obviously. So it almost makes it worse though, because now they're replaying all of this in their head. Things that they brushed off, things that they thought were unimportant. You know, here's the sun. Things this person didn't take seriously. You know, if this feels like this is your situation, here's Pisces. I do offer here's Cancer. I do offer private readings where I go in depth about your specific situation. I always keep the link below, so check that out. No pressure, but it just feels specific to someone, so I want to throw that out there. So there is a part that they're not saying though out loud here. This person thinks about texting you, messaging you, sending you stuff on Snap. But it feels like they're overcomplicating things now because they don't know what you're going to be like when they talk to you. So before, they knew exactly how you were going to respond, what you'd say, and they could calculate their reply and just, you know, bring you flowers and smooth things over, make you food and bring it over. But it's slowing them down now. And it's not just about reaching out. It's about it being taken the wrong way as well. So let's get you some angel messages to see if your guardian angels have anything they want to say to you. I'm going to cut the pile as well. I'll cut the pile into fours if you want to choose based off of what pile you chose. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. So if you chose pile 1 or if you want to do this one, life is what you make of it. Be brave and reach for the stars. You are the true being. You are a true being of the universe. Your beauty radiates from within. What you think is what you create. Yeah, baby, all about manifestation. I actually have some manifesting videos on my channel if you ever want to look at them. Being with nature will give you the answers. Thank you so much for spending your energy with me. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in tomorrow's reading. Bye.